Welcome back to RodrickViews. I'm Rodrick, of course, and I got a nice car review for today, and it's pretty amazing. Okay, it's pretty I can't do this. It's a terrible car. Let's find out why. Alright everybody, this is the car that you have all been waiting for and your wildest dreams is finally coming true. We have the 2017 Jeep Renegade in bright white paint. Oh yeah. Now looking at it from the outside, the first time I ever saw this car, I was like, wow, what were they thinking? Who would buy this? Because just look at it. First of all, the taillights have that X on it, which some people might think look cool, but does it really? Does it? Let me know. Plus the gas is on the right side. Whatever, moving on, let's just do the walk around real quick and take a look at what we are working with and what Jeep was actually thinking when they came up with this in their meeting. Alright, starting off at the front, we have the iconic Jeep grille. It's stuck around just like on the Wranglers and every other Jeep car that they have made since pretty much forever. We got some little honeycomb looking design right there. And then we have the headlights here, these big round ones. They are Jeep-esque headlights, so I guess that works because it's fit into their styling, and then they are reflector halogens, nothing special. And we do have fog lights, which are also halogen as well. Down there we got a grille, and that's basically it for the front, really. It does look like a Jeep though, so that is good, especially if you like Jeeps, because it's got the Jeep look, right? That's what we need. Now up here we got the Jeep badge, so if you don't know it's a Jeep, now you know. You might confuse it with the Kia Soul, because really that's what I think it looks like. And you remember my Kia Soul videos? A Kia Soul is a mixture between a clown car and a cargo van. So this is basically that. Yeah, for about 20 grand, I'm not digging it. Anyways, down here we have the turn signals, which is kind of a weird placement, but I mean it works, you know, separated, not bad, whatever, who cares. Got a reflector here, which the reflector, I don't know about that. It kind of looks like they just were like, oh, we need a reflector up here, and let's just stick it on the side right here. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? But it just looks like it's just literally like somebody put it on their aftermarket, just like, yeah, man, just put it on there. I can't find anywhere else to put it. That's where it's gonna go. Anyways, walking around to the left side, we have body color mirrors and body color door handles. And that's surprising though. We don't have heated mirrors on this, which I thought every Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Fiat, whatever. I haven't looked at any Fiats, but every Chrysler and Dodge has heated mirrors, and I thought it came over to Jeep, but I guess not. We got the Renegade badge down here. Now, let me get this out of the way right now. You guys are thinking I'm hating on this car, but you know, I got a couple of good things about it. One, we do have, look at this, the best Chrysler remote they got. We got the little metal key in here, but you don't actually need it unless your battery dies or something, but it is completely keyless. We have remote start on here, which we will get to in a second. We have a push start in here because, you know, no key, so props for that. I cannot believe that they actually put a push start in this car, but all the other cars that are cheap don't have them. Come on, that just proves my point, because of all the other things wrong with this car and they managed to put a push start in here. That's gotta give some props to Chrysler. But also, because it is keyless, we do have keyless enter and go. Stick your hand in here, it unlocks, push this to lock it. See, it locked, it's locked. Now, I'm coming to the car, stick my hand in, it unlocks and it opens. That is the best feature of any car ever. And they actually put it in here, so props for that. And then we got the remote start. Let's actually do this right now. Watch, you guys gotta see this. You don't even have to lock it. A lot of car manufacturers have to lock it and then do it, but it just locks it for you. Seriously, watch. 1, 2. There we go. Like 7 seconds later, it started. Perfect. And it's good because it is 110 degrees out here right now. So we need to get the AC running. Anyways, to turn it off, just press it again. And it turns off, just like that. All right, up top, no sunroof, but I mean, well, I would like a sunroof, but I mean, not every car has a sunroof, and we might be able to get one, I'm not even sure. Whatever, moving on to the back, we have the same little window here as the Kia Soul. I mean, I think it's a different shape, but it's still there. It's kind of bugging me, but let's actually look at the tires. We do have the, these are the same tires that were on the Kia Soul, I'm pretty sure. The Kumho tires. And there's a 7 on it, I think, so that's gonna make them better. And let's see, we actually do have metal rims here, no hubcap action on deck, so that is good. And the tires look nice and shiny, so they look cool. But Come-Ho tires. Come on, get some Michelins or something. I don't know. Anyways, back here we do have a windshield wiper for the back window, which I kind of feel like every car should have. But usually the hatchbacks have it. But it's kind of a nice feature. You get the rain off of there. But you know what? We gotta look up close at this. Look at this. This is the brake and reverse light. And it has a brake light and a reverse light in the middle. And it's an X, like, hazard. Like, I don't know. I'm just not digging it. It just looks kind of cheap. Let's look at the back. Look at this. Forget the stubby antenna up there, which I'm not sure why cars have those anymore, but it's there for satellite. But, I mean, they have ones without stub now. So, I mean, I don't think it costs that much more. Whatever. Got a little grill back here. Got some more reflectors. These ones at least look like, come on, you guys. You can't tell me this doesn't look like a Kia Soul. This is basically the same thing. It's just a little bigger, I think. And this is the Latitude edition right here. Let's see, back here we have the backup camera, which is okay, but it's not great. And then we have the license plate lights right here with the Jeep badge right here on the back. Now, I'm pretty sure the only reason this car has a backup camera is because they're becoming legally required in all new cars in, like, what, 2020, I think? So they have to get ready. Anyways, this I don't like it, but this is cool right here. We do have a little Jeep. I don't know if it's considered a logo, but like this is like a little Easter egg type thing that Jeeps have, where it has the grille and then the headlights. That's kind of like their, you know, iconic logo. Like I was telling you, the iconic look at the front, it looks just like that. Anyways, let's see if we can open this up. There's the button right there, and it's not powered, but it is, you know, has shocks or whatever. Back here we do have a little net right here. I don't know what you can put in here, but what's actually in this? Oh, here's the fuse box, it looks like. It's kind of, there we go. Let's just keep that shut. We do have a little charger back here, so that's cool. You can actually put a backup camera. I mean, not a backup camera. You can put a dash cam in the back, put it here and have it powered without having to run the cable all the way to the front, because that would be a disaster, right? So this is actually a good sign. Good look right there by Jeep. On this side, another little bigger one because there's no fuse box there. And you can just, this net doesn't look like it'll help much. Like if you put something big in here, it'll fly over. It's got some lights here and that. Let's take a look in here. And we do have the full-size spare tire right here. Yep, all the good stuff. Jack and, you know, tools in there. So you're good to go. If you go off-road and pop a tire, you got a new one. All right, then we can close this right here, which I never like to use these. I just pull it by this. It's already hard enough. And let's actually take a look at this. Actually, wow, you know what? I just surprised myself. There's actually no trunk release on the remote. That's gotta be a first. Huh, okay, moving on then. On the right side, we do have the gas tank. What? Okay, who? What? Okay, are the people who are buying this car that stupid that they had to put a little indentation here so you know to push it here to open it? Like they're like pushed right here. Like that just looks so ugly. But you gotta give props here. It is capless, so you don't have to worry about the cap. I feel like every car that takes gas should have a capless design for the gas tank. I mean, I don't know why this is here though. I've seen Chrysler like 300s that don't have a cap in the door. Like that's just so ugly. Like this feels like it could break off too. It's rubber. But you can't put E85 in here, which is kind of pointless if you actually, like, you know, do the pairing of the... Why is there a spider here? Is that an Easter egg? That might be kind of cool. It says "Ciao, baby." Oh my gosh, this is kind of cool. This car might actually be really great with all these Easter eggs I'm finding in it. But yeah, capless design, so that's great, but not as good as, you know, other Chryslers I have seen. Making our way around. We're at the other mirror. We got anything special here? No blind spot, nothing. Just, you know, you can monitor yourself. And that is it. We do have the windshield wipers up here. Wow, this has been the first car I've reviewed in a while that still has the water squirters on the hood. Usually they're hidden under here, but now it's still up here. So it's kind of, you know, they ran out of money to hide it, so they just threw it on there. Anyway, up here we got the windshield wipers, which, you know, standard, whatever. Oh, here's another Easter egg. Look at this. We got a little Jeep This is an actual Wrangler right here. Can you guys see it? It's kind of hard. There we go. Look at that. Jeep Wrangler going up, up, up. Is there anything else? I don't see anything else, but that's pretty cool. Okay, Easter eggs for days on this thing. Did we miss anything else? If you guys know of any other Easter eggs on this car, comment down below and let everyone know, because I'm excited. I wonder what else I'm gonna find. Let's hop inside and pop the hood somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. They have it hidden under there so much, they had to put a little sign here that says it's down there. Look at the arrow. They're like, oh, it's down there. Okay, there we go. And just like that. See what's under the hood and what we're working with. It makes this thing roar. There we go. That's weird. It wasn't even popped up all the way. Okay. Ow, it's so hot under here. Okay, where is it at? Oh, here it is. This yellow thing right there. You see that? Why isn't it opening? Okay. There we go. I don't know why I didn't open the first time. Oh, this is dirty. Okay. 2.4 liter multi-air, so that's why it's so slow. Okay. Got the battery up here. It's not hard to get to, which is nice because a lot of Chryslers are hard to get to. But you do have to hold this up, and it's going to need this stable. So, yeah, not a good look on that, because I like it when it just stays up. Come on, it doesn't cause that. Let's put some shocks in there, right? Anyways, that's everything, guys. Take a look. Take a look. See, we got the information up here. Yeah, 2017 model year, and that's basically it. Let's just close that and let's hop inside and see what we're working with on the inside. Oh yeah. All right, first things first, right here on the door we have the speaker system. Now the speakers in Chryslers are always great. I mean, I don't know, well, yeah, great compared to like almost every other car. They actually sound good, have some nice bass, highs, lows, whatever. It sounds good. Nice look on that. So even on the cheapest cars that they have, it sounds good. Props. All right, but we do have another Easter egg right here. There's that iconic Jeep badge logo thing right there. Now here's where it starts going downhill. These are like the cheapest, like, oh my, look at this. Look at this. Like the cheapest controls ever. It's all plastic, cheap. We got some cloth right here, so it's not all hard plastic, but I mean it's not like really padded. And this is all hard plastic here. Now we do have a nice quality looking and feeling door handle here, and a lock. Okay, the lock is kind of eh. I mean, it looks kind, I don't know, it looks kind of cheap, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. Got to give it some props, right? Got the automatic headlights here, and we do have a bottle holder down here. Bottles only, no cups. They need to make one that can do cups too. Anyways, automatic headlights. And then fog lights right here, you push that to go in and it's automatic as well. And then here is what we are working with on the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel basically looks like any other Chrysler vehicle. We have the new styled controls right here to control the screen. It actually does have a little screen, we'll get to that. We have Bluetooth controls here. We have cruise control on this side, and then blank right here, which I think this would be for adaptive cruise control, which I'm not even sure is an option in this car, but you know, other Chryslers, that's where they put it. But on the back, we do have stereo controls. On the right side, volume controls, and then on the left side, we do have controls to skip the track and stations, whatever, you know. Got the horn in the middle with the Jeep logo. I feel like instead of the Jeep logo, they should put the, you know, the icon with the grill and everything. And it is hot in here. Let's close this door and turn on the air. I can't breathe. All right. But up here, we do have since 1941 another Easter egg, which I'm not sure if it's an Easter egg because every Jeep has that. That's when they first started, you know, coming out with Jeeps. Then down here, we do have another of the badges. Look at that. Like, look at this. This is pretty cool. Down here, we do have a USB port and auxiliary port, and then a charging outlet as well. Boom, boom. Okay. Air conditioning controls right here. You know, basically it's pretty standard, little cubby space right there. Cup holders right here in the middle, and then we have the parking brake right here, which is actually kind of cool. It's pretty digital, so all you do is flick it back and then it lights up to turn on. And then to turn it off, you actually have to put your foot on the brake and then push it forward, and then it'll turn off. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, pretty cool, right? Come on, I gotta give us some credit here. That just looks kind of weirdly placed, but I guess it's good that it's a bright red so you can find it if you need it, because it is a hazard light. But I mean, it just kind of looks cheap, but I mean, you know, whatever. Now up here, this is kind of cool, but also kind of annoying to me. Like if you're OCD about having things perfect, this will kind of bug you, I think. We have some paint splatter on the 7 and the 8, which kind of makes sense because that's where you're redlining. So instead of putting the red line, they put that. but it just kind of bugs me because it's not on this side, so it's uneven, and I don't know, to me that's just annoying. And we do have the speedometer up here. It's better than they used to have for the cheapest ones. This is all black and white, but it is better quality, so you know, that's something, because they used to be black and white and like really pixelated, but this is actually pretty clear. So props for that. Now we do have 160 on the dash, and trust me, this car is not getting anywhere near 160 miles per hour. It took me at least like 10 seconds to get to 60. And I don't know. That just sounds unacceptable to me. I mean, Jeeps are pretty slow unless you get like a Grand Cherokee, but still, come on. Come on. You get it a little faster. Anyways, we have the little screen right here, which, I mean, personally, I prefer, you know, as big a screen as possible. But, I mean, this works. Now, the backup camera, though, look at this. It's kind of bugging me. It's okay quality. It's better than some of the other cars I've seen, but the guiding lines, they, like, barely turn. So I'm not sure how accurate they are, because on all the other cars where they turn, it usually turns a lot, and they're always pretty accurate, at least in the Chryslers and Dodges. So I'm kind of surprised that this is a Chrysler product and the guidelines don't turn as well, but you know, to each his own or something, I don't know. Anyways, this is kind of funny. I thought it says apps right here. Now I have no idea why, because once you press it, this is the apps you get the outside temperature, the clock, and settings. Those are the apps. They consider those to be apps. Okay, and then we have a compass. Now why is the compass separate from the other apps? I will never know. Although it is a Jeep, but I believe in every other car that has this screen also has that there, so that's not a good reason. But it's nice to have a compass, but it is also up there, so I'm not sure you actually need it to be there, but whatever. We do have an on and off switch, which is cool, but all you have to do is touch the screen to turn it on, so that kind of defeats the purpose. Like, I don't know if there's a cleaning mode on this one, but I mean, that should be it. Like, you should have to press the button to turn it back on. Why would you be able to touch the screen? Because the screen's off. Anyways, the air vents, this is kind of surprising to me, because basically Jeeps, more or less, other than like the Grand Cherokee, they have the round ones. So I'm surprised they didn't put the round air vents in this car, because I feel like that should have been a Jeep thing. Up here, no sunglass holder. Are you kidding me? I thought Chrysler was good on that, but I guess Jeeps aren't. Now the sun visor, it's got that, like, I feel like it's like a shower curtain coating, and it's hard plastic and not nice, but it does have a light, so that's surprising. Yeah, what's up? We do have this that shoots out, so when you have it over here, look, whoa, that's smaller than I expected. Let's see how far is. Look at this. Usually when you pull this out, it covers up the rest of the window, and this actually literally goes out to what a regular sun visor covers up. So still, I'm still getting the sun completely in my face. Okay, go back to the drawing board, boys. Anyways, I have the seat all the way back. Legroom is okay. It's kind of weird. This feels really open, and I don't like it. It feels weird, like it's too open. Like I was telling you, it feels like a cargo van. Like it's just so open, which is sort of good because it's roomy. Like there is a lot of room in here, but it just feels weird. But this is how I look. Headroom is amazing in here. Like seriously, inside it feels like a van, cargo van. Now here we go. We do have the dimming mirror, which is pretty cool, I guess. We do have the lights up here. Now why are the lights so, I feel like the lights are really far forward in here. Like they're way up here. Like I feel like they should be back here, like right here. Because if they're up here, I turn them on, it looks like they're facing this way. First of all, like look at that. I think it actually is. It's facing like this way. Like if it's a map light, it's supposed to be facing down here so I can read my map. Whatever, moving on. We do have this isn't like every Jeep ever. We have this little, I don't know, I've never seen anyone actually hold it, so I'm not sure why it's there, but it looks kind of cool, I guess. But we do have a little space in here, good space. Put a bunch of gloves in there. Middle box time. Oh yeah, what's in here? Ooh, nothing, but we do have a USB port. And it's pretty deep, got some space in there. Nowhere to put change, so you're just gonna drop it in there. Loose change for days. Now the seats, I forgot to tell you guys the seats. They do have Jeep prints on it. Now it's cut off here because I guess it's just, you know, like fabric, and then wherever it happens to get cut is wherever it happens to get cut. But almost all of them are actually cut off on here. And I don't know, they're cloth seats and they look pretty bad. Like, I'm not digging it. It kind of goes back to the back. Oh, we have to go to the back because I just saw something. Kind of surprised me. All right, so that's basically it for the front seat. We do have black seat belts, which is great, but I still don't know why there's a light headliner in these cars. I feel like I should be all black, but you know, whatever. I'm not on the design team, so I have no say in any of this. Let's hop into the back seat, and let's see. I have the seat all the way back. What? The floor mat just moved. That defeats the purpose of a floor mat. It slid around. Anyways, I'm in the the seat's all the way back in the front, so you know, depending on how tall you are, they might not be that far back. Remember, I'm 5'11", so you guys can, you know, figure that out for yourself. We got the speaker down here. Remember, speakers are like the best part of this car, along with the... I didn't show you guys the push start. I gotta show you guys that. All right, anyways, back here, I'm surprised there's no cup holders. Like, usually there's an armrest with cup holders. Now, there isn't one. There are bottle holders in the doors, but that's it. No charging ports, no air vents, no cup holders. So that's not good, but we do have a light right here. Ooh. And once again, it's facing kind of weird. I don't know, but I think this one at least is over us, so that should be good. Now, this is the view from the back. I don't like it. That's basically it for the back seat. Got a little compartment here. Okay, let's get back to the front. But we do have, you know, little cubby spaces. Okay, that's what the back seat looks like. Yeah, nothing great. I don't like it. Hopping back to the front. Remember I said the push start was like the best feature? It's also the worst feature. Look at this. Why is it? It's weird. It's indented in here, and it's also at an angle. It needs to be like right here, just straight forward. Boom. But look at that. What's it saying there? To new adventures. I'm not sure what kind of adventures you could actually go on with this Jeep. Let me actually take a look on the outside because there's something I gotta show you. Usually Jeeps are good for adventures because they have like they ride high, right? Now this rides pretty low. Like the only adventures you're going on is around downtown. Look how low this is. Like if you take this off-road, you're gonna hit a rock and your gas tank's gonna be busted open, your radiator's gonna be flooded, all that stuff's gonna be going down. That's crazy. To new adventures, to the donut shop, I don't know. To Starbucks. Oh, let me actually check. Yep, it does have one up there, so we're good. But that is basically this car, and I'm not digging it. I'm a Chrysler guy, I'm a Mopar guy, but come on. It's like they saw the Kia Soul, they were like, huh, this car looks great and it's selling pretty well. Let's make a Jeep version of it. And then they came up with this. Yeah, that's what happened. I feel like they could have done a better job of this. I'm not sure who actually buys this car. Actually, if you bought this or want to buy it, let me know why you decided to buy it. I mean, it's 20 grand and that's not actually that cheap for this. So I feel like you can get a much nicer car for 20 grand. Like, I think the Kia Soul is what, like 15 or something? Like, it's less, I think. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I feel like it should be 10 grand, maybe, not even. I wouldn't even pay 10 grand for that. But, I mean, this is what we're working with. Ooh, you guys. So, remember, if you guys like this and you want to get one, let me know why. Because I'm curious. I don't know who this car is for. Like, if you buy a Jeep, you wouldn't be buying this because it's not really a Jeep. Like, it looks sort of like a Jeep in the front. Other than that, it's not a Jeep. A Jeep is made to go off-road. This isn't going anywhere. Then again, the Grand Cherokee, well, you could take the Grand Cherokee off-road, but I mean, I don't know. It's more like a luxury Jeep. But what is this? This is the box car. So yeah, comment your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button for more. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. Let me know what other cars you guys want to see. And I just can't get over this car. It drives like crap too. Like, it's terrible. It just doesn't go. But you guys, that's basically it. So do all that stuff I said. And until next time, this has been Rodrick. I'm out. I will catch y'all later.